Low-level gardeners won't see jail time after 2012 drug bust. 3 men arrested in connection with an $11 million marijuana grow operation in Wainfleet will not be going to jail. Justice Harrison Arrell instead gave each man a 5.5-month conditional sentence, describing them as low-level gardeners in a large commercial grow operation. I'm satisfied, given all the circumstances, that these 3 offenders will not reoffend. I'm also satisfied that they were taken advantage of because of their financial situation. Arrell said Monday while sentencing Yingtong Jin, 65, of Scarborough, Yingxing Wang, 51, of Toronto, and Ruhan Lin, 31, of Markham. The men were earlier pled guilty to production of a controlled substance, listened to Arrell's judgment through a translator during the Supreme Court hearing in Welland. They were arrested July 25, 2012, after Niagara Regional Police executed a search warrant at the greenhouse at 34634 Highway 3 West Smith Road in Wainfleet. Arrell said the men were paid a normal amount of about $12 an hour and hired randomly. They had been working at the greenhouse for a day or two, he added. The Crown agrees that the defendants were in no way associated with the main players of the grow operation, nor did they purchase any of the equipment. Although the men fled when police arrived, Arrell said they arrested a short time later nearby cornfield. Jin suffered bites to his leg by police dog during his arrest. Ouch. Since their arrest, Arrell said the 3 men have cooperated with police. He said none of the men had violated their relatively strict bail provisions, none of them had prior criminal records, and all 3 men have expressed remorse for their crimes. Victim? Anyone? Don't see a victim? Oh, crime victim? Nope. Okay. So where is the victim here? Here I read in this article and don't see a victim. Arrell said Jin, Wang both had very sick wives diagnosed with cancer, and Lin has very young children. Wow, you police sure did a great job on this one. The men said could be deported from Canada with no right of appeal if they received a criminal sentence of 6 months or more. A sentence of less than 6 months will at least leave the right of appeal to deportation ordered available to that individual, Arrell said. However, immigration consequences cannot justify sentences that are disproportionate or inconsistent with the fundamental purpose of principles of sentencing. Looks like these guys might be being shipped out trying to feed their families and help their wives with cancer and their little kids. Federal prosecutors had asked a 2-year imprisonment. The defense lawyer representing the 3 men, Darren Sinduff, recommended a conditional sentence of 6 to 12 months. So the judge gave less than their lawyer was even asking. Arrell said, due to the unique circumstances of the case and the offenders, a penitentiary term is not appropriate. The 5.5-month conditional sentence are in addition to 6 days of time served. Conditions imposed include keeping the peace, appearing before court when required, reporting to a supervisor, remaining within the province unless with written permission is obtained, and notifying the supervisor of any changes of name, address, or employment. The men are also to remain with their respective homes at all times, except for meeting with their supervisor, attending counseling, screening, working, medical appointments and emergencies, obtaining necessities of life, or for religious services limited to 10 hours per week, and attending educational events for children or grandchildren. In addition, the men were ordered to provide a DNA sample. They were prohibited from having weapons for 10 years, and all items seized during the investigation were be forfeited. About 11,300 marijuana plants were found within the greenhouse, as well as 10,000 worth of equipment. The greenhouse was previously the scene of another large-scale grow-up, was later demolished by Wainfleet Township. So this disgusts me. Yeah, these guys got 5.5-month sentence for doing what? For growing a flower. So anyways, you can find out more about this at World